What's up, Scripture fam? Today we are talking about how you can't out-finesse God. Now let me break that down for you. I was reading today in 2 Chronicles chapter 18, and it talks about these two kings, right? You have King Jehoshaphat, we'll just call him King J because that's a tongue twister, right? He's king of Judah. Then you got King Ahab, who was an evil king, king of Israel. So these guys get together and they're like, yo, let's go to war against these guys, right? But King Jehoshaphat is like, well, first of all, let's inquire God and see what God says. So King Ahab calls together all of his prophets. All of them say, hey, God's on your side, buddy. Go to war. You're going to slay. We're going to get rich. Everything's going to be fine. So King Jay is like, hey, isn't there like one more person we can ask? Because all these guys are seeming to say the same thing. Let's ask one more. So King Ahab brings up prophet Micaiah, which is like a guy he hated because this dude always spoke against King Ahab, right? So Micaiah ultimately tells him, you're going to go to war and you're going to get destroyed. You're going to die, right? But King Ahab thinks he can out-finesse God. So they go to war with King J, and King Ahab, in verse 29, he actually disguises himself as a regular soldier, right? So what happens is they go to war, and in verse 33, it says, now a certain man drew a bow at random and struck the king of Israel between the joints of his armor. So he said to the driver of his chariot, turn around and take me out of battle, for I am wounded. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? He dropped in. You can't out-finesse God. Now, King Ahab was an evil king. God said to destroy him, and he did. My point in saying all of this is God's purposes will stand over your life. Now, if you roll with Jesus, you're going to be Gucci. Everything's going to be fine. There's going to be tough times, right? I'm not saying everything's going to be flowers and dandelions. You're going to hit hard times, but when you hit them with Jesus, He's got your back, and ultimately His purpose will stand over your life. Now, if you're not rolling with Jesus today, tough luck, buddy. You got to come over on this side. So if that's you, it's not even a prayer. It's not even specific words that you say. It's the turning away of your wickedness, going to Jesus and saying, Lord, you know what? I done messed up, and please forgive me and accept me into your kingdom. That's it. By faith we're saved, not by works. It is simply by faith through grace, because Jesus Christ paid the debt, paid the penalty on that cross for you and me. So we all sinned against God. He paid our price, and we're saved only by grace through faith in Jesus Christ. No other way, no other religion. Jesus is the only way, the truth, and the life. So it's not too late to come to Him if you're watching this message. See you in the next one.